Hi guys, it's Ray. That was white. That was very, very bright. Hi. So, I have no work for 2 weeks. Woohoo. This is excellent. And also, I decided, since I've had some books that I bought like a while ago that I've not actually shown you, I would do that before I do something else, which is supposed to be writing. I'm really supposed to be writing. I am not. I'm procrastinating. It's very lucky I'm not already out in the garden digging up shit because, frankly, that has been my procrastination choice, and my hair is still really wet. Yeah, I can't be bothered with hairdryers. Oh, so much ah. But yes, I have only 4 books, and 3 of which I bought from the works. It was at the end of March. It was at the end of March because I went into the Westfield in Derby while I was waiting for LeBoyf and his brother to get down so we could go see Winter Soldier, which Winter Soldier. Ah! So much emotion. I swear I was probably tearing up in there. And 2 credit scenes. Love the credit scenes. So much awesome. But yes, those first 3 that I got Judy Quinn, Sum of All Kisses, because I have not bought any sort of more Regency romance, because last year I went on a massive, massive binge of all the Regency romance novels I could get my hands on. My last summer was just like Stephanie Lawrence all the way, just get all of the books. Holy Christ. Um, so I got this, and I just do really love the covers. I've got to say, the UK do Regency romance books a lot, like book covers a lot better than the Americans, because dude, so many heaving bosoms and bustles and shirtless men in very tight trousers. I mean, not opposed to that, but it just looks a little bit classier and a little bit cutesier, and I kind of prefer this. That way I don't feel quite so like wanting to have a brown paper bag around my book because the guilty pleasure read as it is, but having like big heaving like flowing dresses with like sort of on the front cover is just nah. Don't feel it. I also got The Girl in the Steel Corset by Katie Cross. I have already read this because I borrowed it from the library. My library, big up the local library, like a few months ago, and I read the second, although I'm still waiting for them to get the third in. It's like it shows in their catalogue, but they've not got it yet. It's really annoying. But yeah, this is a really, really cool steampunk series, and just look how pretty the covers are. I really, really like these covers, and I really like that sort of each one of the books shows like, so this is supposed to be, God, what is her name? Finley. Finley, and then in the next one it shows, I know, I can't remember her name, and it's just, yeah, but the cover's really cool. Words, Rachel. Jesus. And the last book I got was Jenny Colgan's The Good, the Bad, and the Dumped. I read the Loveliest Chocolate Shop in Paris very recently, and I know Jess loves Jenny Colgan's books and has read like Movie, The Cupcake Cafe, and Sweet Shop for Cheese in Sweet Shop of Dreams. And I saw this in the works, and like they've sort of, I don't know if they've been going back through her like sort of previous works and like redoing all the covers in the same style, but I quite like this, and it's like she's sort of from what I gather from the back, the main characters, I think something happens to her. She gets proposed to, and then that kind of falls through, and then she sort of starts sort of back stalking through her exes to see if one of those she was like was Mr. Right that she let slip away or whatever. So it sounds quite cute, and I did really like Loveliest Chocolate Shop in Paris, because Paris chocolate shop, there, that's all it needs to be. So I shall read that at some point, possibly, maybe during this Easter while it's nice and sunny, and I can go and sit out in what is left of my garden. My garden is being destroyed by me and my boyfriend. We are destroying the garden. It's a fun project. I may do a blog on it, maybe, just to show you all the pictures of the destruction we're wreaking. It's great. The last book I got, like the other week, or like last week or something, I sort of checking my Twitter and looking at my notifications, and it's like, Joss Sterling has followed you. I'm like, Still stealing! Still stealing! Author of Finding Sky and Stealing Physics and Stealing Crystal! Ah, I love those books! Oh my god, they're great! I did sort of fangirl and squee a bit. And I was like, oh my god, has she seen all of the tweets that I did, like, when I was doing rereads of the book last year? There was a lot, I think it was last year anyway. I know there are considerable numbers of Flaley Benedict boys swoon tweets. I know they're there somewhere, but obviously since I got back to like 7,000 tweets now, you're like, you've got to scroll back a bit, but they are there. And then she replied after that tweet going, no, yeah, like, oh god. But yes, her new book came out in February of this year, and it's called Storm and Stone. And I'm ambivalent about the cover. It's the whole like lightning effect and like the sort of boarding school thing here, but and the colours are nice, but I'm just I don't know. The colours are a bit strange compared to like the really graphically, sort of aesthetically eye-popping covers for the Savant books. It's like, but I ordered this and like it arrived, and I've read so little recently that I kind of, the fact that I sort of got this and then just inhaled it was just like, yeah, I need this. Like, sort of British American girl that comes back to boarding school and her best friend's like not come back, and then there's these two new sort of students who are a bit odd, and one of them's like kind of Sherlock, and just the fact that he just spouts very intelligent things with sort of little idea of social social norms of conversation. Like, yeah, I'm just going to deduce that you're just like, yeah, you're an orphan, you're a bit sad case. It's like, oh yeah, thank you. But I really ended up liking this one just because it's like, because it's the fact that Joss is a UK author and sets these things in the UK. I was like, yes, I like this. And there's a sort of kind of mystery thriller-esque, is it supernatural kind of element to it, and I really like this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be some kind of series because it's pretty cool. And yeah, Kieran Storm, you're quite adorable, and Raven's like, the poor girl needs a hug, and just evil boarding schools. I'm sorry, the articulateness, like I ever had any, is kind of going to hell. But yeah, Storm and Stone. Yes, that was right. I suddenly doubted my alliterative pronunciation abilities there. So yeah, I got that, and that's all the books I have currently. I should, being the operative word, Amazon, are you listening? Be having my copy of Days of Gods and Monsters. Is it Days of Gods and Monsters? Yes. I think so. The third Laini Taylor book should be arriving this week. It better do, otherwise it's not going to arrive till like next week and halfway through the week because of all the bloody Easter shenanigans, which means no post. God. So yeah, and it's supposed to be also the signed copies because I pre-ordered it. So Amazon, remember the John Green incident. Don't do it again, otherwise angry Ray I will be. So yeah, that should be arriving soon, which would be, oh my god, and then May comes, and then it's, oh my fucking god, the Forever song. Really excited about that. And this video is getting really long, and I need to go write, and I might go sit out in the garden to do it, because, like, yeah, sunshine, bitches. So yeah, I'm slightly. Why does anybody watch me? Seriously, I'm just an idiot. I'm an idiot with an Ariel freaking t-shirt on who just pisses about in front of a laptop because she's procrastinating doing anything sensible. But yes, I have books. I hope you have books. Books are good. Everyone should have books. And I'm going to go now. Toodles.